Okay, let's check out the new YOASOBI collaboration with Overwatch? Overwatch, not League of Legends. Whoopsie daisy, it's almost the same. Actually, what's going on with Overwatch right now? Why is everyone playing Overwatch again? Okay, interesting that they transformed the Overwatch logo into these bubbles. I really like the idea here from all of these Overwatch logos, how they fade into bubbles. These are all Overwatch playable characters, right? I actually never played Overwatch, but these are more or less still frames, just explaining the environments of these characters with a little bit movement. I actually like this cyber effect, but does it have something to do with a video game, or is it just a stylistic choice of this music video? Because it's here in this scene and it was here when this guy was struck down by these heroes from the Dragon Ball Super Hero movie. But this is also a really cool drawing of dragons. Ooh, nice animation. So this is some kind of cyberpunk city. So then this computer effect, cyberpunk effect makes total sense. And this one is an assassin who is just running through these enemies. But some really cool effect animation here. Like if we watch this spin where they mixed this blue with this green color, which are the signature colors of him. Here we have this yellow greenish tone, and his coat and his mask is blue violet coded. So with that we have this contrast, and we directly understand that he is slashing through them. And this is also a really nice animation curve if we are watching this spin coming from this side and then going over to the other side, a really nice arc here. And from there on we have an impact frame while he is hitting this street light, and then we are kind of losing the character again. And these two also don't know what's going on. So it's just the same as the viewer who don't know where is our opponent now. So what should we do? And then they are just got shot. Here everything is still fine. Effect animation, this little boom, and now he's already dead. Nice little explosion. I really like this orange highlight. He is looking to his friend and boom, he's also dead. Super snappy, super quick and super fast. And the same applies here of course as well. This guy just shooting really fast, but our assassin is already behind him and struck him down. Or actually he kicked him. I have to say I didn't saw this directly in the silhouette, so if we are watching the silhouette it's fine. So I like the line of action here, but maybe it's because the leg is hidden behind this long hair, so that we don't totally understand what's going on here. And then he's already on his feet again. So this is a really quick movement, which I have to say I don't understand completely the motion behind. Okay, now I get it, because I was focusing all the time on his right side then, because here was the kick, and in the meantime he is grabbing this sword on this back, but not this big one, but this little one here. And then of course one slash, super fast, super quick. That's how you do it, like from here to here. Some cool light effect with this laser beam effect, waiting for a short second, and then he's kicking them again. Then we are getting another cut. This whole sequence was really fast. We almost didn't completely understand what's going on, so fast it is. So this probably also just want to show the sheer speed of the feeling of playing the video game. I think that's the intention behind it. Okay, here we are having more of a close combat. At first, this is a hand-to-hand combat fight, which is, I would say, really good choreographed. So we are having again some big smears for the hand. So he's going all out with his left. Then it's his turn to make it's not a liver punch, because this is with the right side, but something like that to start a combo. It really is a brawl out right now. Like, one punches his opponent and then the opponent strikes back. Well executed so far. But I feel like this part especially, where the camera is moving around the characters, this doesn't really work for 100%, because here you can really see the limited animation, which is still fine, but it kind of looks a little bit stiff sometimes. So the line of action is still really good, and the body weight is also fine, but maybe it's just the little cuts that are irritating me. Or maybe it's really because the drawings are standing for quite a long time. Like, alone this drawing is standing for at least 5 frames, and the only thing that they are doing here is moving the camera out. So this is a quick zoom out. Actually, you kind of want to have this little part where everything slows down to focus on the action, but this looks a little bit stiff. Maybe it's sad that both drawings are lacking a little bit on dynamic posing. Like, let's try to replicate this and try to make it a little bit more interesting. A wet for the guy with the bun. Here's, I think, the crucial part, that the leg is kind of overlapped by most of his body. So the silhouette doesn't look super good, because you don't understand what's going on right now. What will this pose tell me? I actually don't know. Also can be a skater who is just having his skateboard here. How could we improve on that? He also needs to kick his opponent to this side. We cannot go with his leg like here. Although this would probably be the best pose, but then we don't have that much of possible room for the motion. So maybe what we should do then is completely overhaul the whole pose. But yeah, this is a really tough task. And the other character is kind of fine. The one thing that I could see is changing this hand a little bit more to the outside, that we don't have this overlapping space here. But I actually really like the impact when the yellow hair guy is hitting the fence. When he is getting hit here by this force, so his head is snapping back. The character is feeling the weight of the head and his body, so he goes down like that. So this is a really good pose here. And a nice animation curve as well. Yeah, here the flow works completely. And because of this snap back motion, we are with our eye already here, this lightway effect guiding us to this place. And from this place, we are seeing that this character is jumping again, really exaggerated pose, and then getting closer to us with focus on the knife, with another shining effect. Strong posing here. But this drawing again looked a little bit flat and not that well drawn. But I like the compositing here with this light red and bluish contrast. That's actually a nice walk cycle here. So it really hit a good body weight and a good way of portraying this motion. Also nice little detail shot with some subtle animations. Ah, I know this guy. Is this the kid version of one of these playable characters? This looks really familiar. Right now we are just having some classic still frames which are elaborating more the relationship between these characters. Great background art with this moody Wayne really atmospheric. And actually, did I just saw the transitioning effect here in the shape of the Overwatch logo again? That's smart. This is actually really smart with using for these kind of effects some little messages in there, because often people don't see it and it's a nice little stylistic element. A little thing to spot there. Some motion design font scenes. This detail scene with the leg is actually pretty interesting. So do you see the little parallax in both feet? The front one is moving faster so that we have a more spatial distortion and more of a spatial feeling. That's pretty cool. And of course also the movement of the background art. But I feel like this shot is a little bit underrated. This is cool. Okay, another still frames, and this one is super well drawn. Nice shadows here with this red highlight. We clearly see from the short moment that this is coming up what's going on here. And here again, this is actually something that I could imagine as a screensaver. This is screensaver level. Cool special effects with these waves of light moving on a fast pace. Watch this water running by. Really cool. Ooh. I really like this scene with all of these blue lights wanting to hit the yellow greenish one, and the greenish one is just dodging all of them. Ooh, okay, these are the dragons, now I get it. These are the dragons from the beginning, and they were shown here in this little passage with all of these fast-paced still frames again. And then we are having some wet highlights as well. Ooh, nice drop. Okay. We have to go back here. I really liked this here because all of this scene is at first in this monochrome black gray color scheme, and the only colors that we have is this green and red dragon that is falling down and getting completely absorbed by the red. And after that we have this fast impact frame and the whole scene turns red and we have this nice firework effect. So that also really works well with the music. The music has this little glittering like this, and the same thing we are finding here on the edges of our fireworks, how they are moving, all of these little sprinkles. But now the green is coming back with this soldier kind of getting reborn in an almost Ghost in the Shell opening style. Here I think it's funny that this is actually a still frame only with this 3D effects on top of it and nothing else is moving, and they just added a little camera shake on top of it. Again, cool in line with the music. The moment when the chorus starts, that also these colors are coming out of her hands. Really good timing in synchronization with the music. Ooh, that's a good spin from this character. Almost reminding me on animation by Chris, because he loves adding little spins into his animation. nice posing here again with this character kind of embracing the flames and standing in the flames. Ah, okay, so the little kid from the flashbacks, so these are the characters. I'm a total noob in Overwatch, so sorry for not getting that. Oh, that's a nice scene when the camera is following through this slide. Really interesting shot, and there she's coming out, and the camera is moving under her so that we are having a nice shot into the sun. And a strong posing again with some cool wind effects. And here's a sun flare and some classic way lines. I also always like these little movements that makes characters more believable, like when she's standing up, that she's just trying to get rid of the rest of sand on her butt. That's some nice little details that I really like in character animation. Yeah, nice. This was mainly produced by A1 Pictures. Makes total sense to have quite a lot of people working on that. Overall, I would say that the video was really good. It unfortunately had some few little things that I would say that they probably had to make compromises here, like especially in this fight. But there were also some really, really strong moments, like for example, the effect animation overall was really good. This scene is simple but effective with its movement. And of course, the big dragon flying scene was really crazy in combination with the music and this text that worked really well. And I think it told a good story between these three characters. And even someone like me who never played a single game of Overwatch can understand what's going on here. And I think with that, the music video did a good job with introducing me to these characters and to their story. So yeah, that was cool. If you enjoyed this video then, please check out more of my music reactions here. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel here. And then I will see you at the next video.